Among the various Galaxy Z Fold 6 versions currently in development at Samsung's labs, the Z Fold 6 Ultra is certainly the most interesting. Samsung's Ultra-branded smartphones are intended to be the best and mostly. The Z Fold 6 Ultra is not expected to be released globally, but it appears that the phone will not be limited to Samsung's home nation, as previously assumed. According to Android headlines, the Z Fold 6 Ultra could be launched in China. Interestingly, it appears that the Z Fold 6 Slim, which was expected to be released in Q4 of this year with a thinner frame, larger displays, and a larger battery, is simply a Chinese variant of the Fold 6 Ultra. If true, this would help to clear up some of the misunderstandings in recent weeks over how many models Samsung is working on. It could only be the Z Fold 6 and Z Fold 6 Ultra, with the latter limited to Korea and China. So Samsung can assess interest before expanding the Ultra variant to more people worldwide. In China, the Z Fold 6 Ultra may be launched as the Samsung W25 and will feature distinctive visual accents such as beautiful engraving on the hinge, as seen on previous Samsung W smartphones. China may also receive the Z Flip 6 as the W25 Flip, albeit this is purely speculation given that Samsung is also believed to be working on a Z Flip 6 Slim. Unfortunately, there isn't much information available regarding what the Z Fold 6 Ultra will provide users compared to the Z Fold 6. That's most likely because the Ultra variant will not be released alongside the ordinary model, though additional information will be available when the latter is officially announced at Samsung's Galaxy Unpacked event next month. Thielek has learned that Samsung will only use Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processors in its future Z Flip 6 and Z Fold 6 foldable phones. According to insiders, the tech giant has previously only used Qualcomm's application processor on its foldable phones, and this will continue with the upcoming phones. Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 was announced in October last year, with the US chipmaker highlighting its on-device AI functionality. Samsung adds the For Galaxy name to the Snapdragon it purchases from Qualcomm to emphasize their ties. Samsung Mobile Experience Business, its smartphone business section, weighed its partnership with Qualcomm and cost management while deciding to continue using the Snapdragon series just for foldable phones. They stated that this is related to efficiency rather than performance difficulties with Samsung System OS I Exynos 2400, which was recently used in its 24 handsets. Qualcomm's processor served as the foundation for the Z series from the outset. Adding another processor will only increase the cost, as foldable phones are still regarded as expensive. Only when foldable phones come in the same volume as the S series will Samsung benefit from adding another processor supplier. The Z Fold 6 will be slimmer than its predecessor with a larger aspect ratio on the cover. Even with an upgrade to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 system-on-chip and the addition of Fold-specific Galaxy AI functions, they do not appear to be significant enough to justify a price increase. That's not even taking into account the claim that the Z Fold 6 may not support Wi-Fi 7. A higher price for the Z Fold 6 could have been more bearable if Samsung had also released a less expensive version of its foldable, as had been rumored with the Z Fold 6 FE. However, plans to provide that specific model appear to be on hold. After last year's tepid releases, I think there's been so much competition. I don't think raising prices will help its cause in drawing people back. In comparison, the Z Flip 6 appears to be receiving a few more upgrades than the Z Fold 6. Aside from the new Qualcomm chip, the Z Flip 6 is expected to feature a larger 4000 mAh battery. The external screen is expected to be larger, increasing to 3.9 inches from 3.4 inches on the Z Flip 5. The bigger battery may make the phone thicker than the previous year's model, but the design appears functionally identical. The internal display may receive an enhanced Corning Gorilla armor, but that is about it. Compared to the Z Fold 6, the Z Flip 6 is rumored to have a superior camera, with the main camera bumped from a 12 megapixels sensor to 50 megapixels. Samsung has stated that it intends to make foldable phones more accessible to more people. However, if a new report concerning the costs of the upcoming Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6 foldables is correct, the phone manufacturer has an unusual way of handling it. On leaks on X, claims that the Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6 will cost $100 higher than their predecessors. Samsung's foldable phones were already somewhat expensive. The Z Fold 5 debuted at $1,799, and the Z Flip 5 was priced at $999. so the new variants would cost $1,899 and $1,099, respectively, at a time when other phone manufacturers have released foldables to compete with Samsung. The various Z Fold 6 and Z Flip 6 combinations will cost the following amounts. He anticipates 256 gigs, 512 gigs, and 1 TB options for the Galaxy Z Fold 6, while the Flip will be available in 256 gigs and 512 gigs versions. We'll find out how true that price bump rumor is soon when Samsung conducts its second Galaxy Unpacked presentation. This might happen as early as July. That's it for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more tech news and updates.